Alright, hello everybody. I'm going to be making some sapasui today, or chop suey, the salmon version, my version and my preference. I feel like I have mastered, well not mastered, I'm going to say about I'm 90% of where I like my sapasui. So everything that I'm making is the way that I like it, okay? If you don't like this, that, if you want to add this, that, like do it. That's your business. You're eating it, not me. But this is how I like it. The meat that I like to use is lamb. I'm still tossing up between like lamb shoulder, lamb leg, you know, that kind of thing. Normally, I like to dice up the lamb first, but I'm trying a different way, and today I'm gonna just put all the lamb chops in here already, and I'm just gonna boil them whole. Because I find that when I dice them, because you know you can't dice a bone, I'm losing a lot of the meat that I could get, but I can't get, you know what I mean? These are shoulder chops. So I'm gonna fill it up with hot water, and then I'm gonna put that on the element to boil. Also add salt. And then we're going to bring that to the boil. Before I make this though, let's do some food for my son. Just going to get some apples. Taking the mandarin. Banana. I'm gonna do him some grapes. This is Gyro's little snack plate. Hey son. Alright, while the meat boils, I'm gonna do my onions. I've got 2 here. Done. Onions all diced up and sliced up. Put them in here. Okay. So I just use onion and garlic. I'm gonna use my Thermomix to thing up my garlic. I don't like using the stuff in the jar. To me, that is like, I can taste the difference. Fresh garlic is always first choice, but I can't be bothered peeling all of that. I feel like garlic is like the hardest thing to, so we're gonna use this, and then I'm just gonna use my Thermomix to chop it all up. Garlic. Alright, we're gonna go to chop. I'm gonna give it 1 more spin. Garlic, a whole lot of it. For the chop suey, I'm gonna use, that's a lot of garlic, I think. This will last, I feel like, 2 weeks, because I get to the end and there's still a lot in here. I'll make it more oil. I'm gonna soak my vermicelli. This is the one I use. No reason really, it's just because it's one that's always available at Countdown and Pick and Save. Are you sad? Are you sad? Putting the. So that came up, I will comfortably fit 2 of these. 2, 3, you're like pushing it. 2.5, you're like at the top of the pot. So I'm gonna push it today, and I want to use 3. I know I'm not gonna use all of these, but I want like a full pot because I'm gonna use a word more water. Also be careful because the rounder packet, the first one that I showed you, has a rope in it. So always make sure you take it out. Alright. Yeah, looking good, smelling great. Alright, so this is 3 packets of the vermicelli and hot water. Just let it soak. So now we're just waiting on the meat. So I've got my onion, my garlic, my lilios ready to go. My rice is on the stove. Let's have a look at the meat. Usually I have my range hood on, but because of the noise I've just decided to keep it off. Alright, I feel like the meat is ready for me to take out and start chopping up. The thing that I feel like my chop suey, you know, differentiates it from the rest is that you got to keep the broth that the lamb was cooked in. So a lot of people, like when they drain their meat or whatever, they just chuck out the broth. That's where the goodness is. That's where the richness is. So I've got this set up with a little colander inside. Ooh. Like the stuff in the broth, I mean, look at that. That looks amazing. And then what the broth does is it just adds like extra kick of flavor, extra goodness, you know what I mean? It'll just like, it just elevates it. Keeping all of the goodness. Oh, that looks like I just want to take a drink right now. Now I need to dice the lamb, and I'm hoping like I don't, you know. Yeah. Way easier, by the way. Because look, I can clean the bones off. Can't do that when you're cutting it raw. Personally, way easier to do it when you've cooked it whole because you get way more meat off the bone. The bone is like clean pretty much. Alright guys, this is all the meat that I got from the bones. This is all the bones. There are like some weird pieces where like you just couldn't get around, but the parts that you could, like it came off clean. But yeah, like this one I could probably eat that, by the way. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna cook my lamb like that, like just whole pieces, just so I can get more meat off the bones, and it was easier to cut. So in the same pot that I cooked my lamb, there is oil, so I'm gonna cook the onions now. Onions are looking beautiful, very fragrant. I'm gonna put in my garlic. Look, if that's too much garlic for you, that's absolutely fine. Alright, you put in however much you want. Alright, this is she at the mo. I'm going to put the meat in and then just let it all love each other. Also, look at this broth. Like, that is stunning. Why would you chuck that away? Amazing. This is what's going to take this sapasui from 0 to hero. Alright, putting in the meat. Alright, let's let all of this just love each other. I'm also going to put in like a ladle of the broth. Just to give it some flavor depth. Alright, this is the only soy sauce that you will ever use in your sapasui, okay? You can only get it from Pack and Save, and New World Countdown doesn't sell this, but this is it. I don't want any other recommendation. This is it. Trust me, I've tried the world. This is the only soy sauce that you use. This also makes a massive difference in the quality of your sapasui. Alright, let's have a look. Stunning, smells amazing. Just give it a mix. Okay, now I'm gonna put in the vermicelli. I just don't have time to muck around, so in it all goes. Alright, that's what it looks like. So we're just gonna add, I'm not gonna add too much because you can always like add more. You can't take any out, you know what I mean? Alright, let's start again. So I've got a cup here. I'm just gonna like pour in the broth. The broth is gonna just add like flavor, richness. And when the when I leave it to simmer, it won't dry out. So I've just put in 3 cups of the broth. This is how she is looking. I'm gonna add my lid. I'm gonna let it simmer, and it'll like take out some of the juice. All right, quick wardrobe change. Let's check on our Suey. She is looking lovely. She is looking stunning. She is looking like I did a great job. Alright, let's taste test. Just a little bit of rice. Sapasui to me, sapasui only goes with rice. It needs rice. It just needs a little bit of salt and it's good. You can't add too much garlic. For me it's nice, but I know for other people it's like too much. And this is what she is looking like. I'm telling you, the broth is what just takes it from 0 to hero. So don't chuck it away. Like, amazing. Look at that. You can just see the flavor on that. What I'm gonna do as well is I'm gonna bring the rest of this broth with me, because I know that as I transport this, it's gonna get like drier, and nothing worse than a dry sapasui. So when I put it in the bain-marie, I'm gonna so when it's time to serve, I'm gonna add more broth so that it's not dry, because dry sapasui is not the one. Jairus just drawn all over himself. He's in his Japanese outfit.
Mommy!
This guy's just walked past and Jared goes, Daddy, Daddy, help!
Daddy!
Look,
Daddy! Help!
Shush! Now that Jared's starting to talk, he just finished going, Mommy, Mommy, I did pee-pees. Alright. Got some pasta salad, potato salad, curry, seafood chowder, rice. Oh, I didn't even need to bring my rice. Sweet and sour, chop suey, chicken, donuts, mango sago, otay, drinks. Lovely! Ew! Delicious! Yum! wanted to be sure that there was rice. This one's my own. And there's rice here, but you just have to be sure, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get my dessert first because no one's going there. I want some of those. To be rescued, still call me by name.
Nice.
So this is the mother and the father, as you can tell.
Yeah, I left my cutlery thing in the car. I can't drink water well unless I'm really...
Alright, my rice, sapasui, curry, sweet and sour, salad, chicken.
How come your hair is spacious in the front? What?
Postpartum hair loss.
What does it mean?
You lose hair in postpartum after you give birth. Stomach hurts.
All the time?
So just really excited. Well, really excited as well that we have a village behind us as well. Our church family, our media families as well, and our friends. Also just like to thank everybody who had been involved in making today happen. I want to thank my family for making the desserts and for putting through as well with everything. As well as my Tuli family as well. Thank you guys for preparing this. Pastor Mary, thank you for preparing this and also preparing all the food. I'm forever grateful for both our families. Forever grateful for our village, our church family. Thank you to Pastor Chris, Pastor Sarah for being here today as well. excited for this new journey, for this new season of becoming a parent, and yeah, just excited to do it alongside my wife.
First and foremost, just wanted to give honor and glory back to our Heavenly Father for today. The hormones are all over the place, so excuse me if I cry. Normally Tim's the emotional speaker, but yeah, anywho, can we just give a hand to our MCs, hosts for today? For those who don't know, I was raised with boys, so just a baby shower. I didn't see one happening, but I think quite early when we announced our pregnancy, my little brother called and asked if I wanted a baby shower, and he held on to that for the past 8 months. Despite both of them graduating this year, having their own events, their 21sts, just such a busy year for them. We're just so grateful just to have just siblings. So thank you, Chad and Mary, just for just the thought. Just wanted to thank our families as well, both our parents, Tim's family, just for pulling through with the desserts, helping out everywhere and anywhere, and also my family, my parents and my siblings who spent most of today just in the background in the kitchen. We're so grateful for this journey and for this new chapter. This time last year we were just really enjoying just the first couple of weeks of being newlyweds, and fast forward a year later we're now preparing to become parents. So we're just so grateful to God just for entrusting us with such a sacred ministry that we get to embark on. We can't wait to raise our little son, who we thought was a daughter at first. But we're so grateful to God just to be able to raise the next generation and to start our own family. So thank you everyone for coming through today. This is our village, like I said. We're just so grateful to everyone here. We love you all, and yeah, we're just excited to just raise our son in a family that is so loving and so supportive, and we see that today. So thank you guys. God bless you all. I love you. Thank you.
How do I take a video? It's recording. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gyra! 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to say, this time round before Sapasui. Yeah. Wait, what do you mean this time round? This is like the best chop suey she's made so far. It could like a little bit of perspective. So good. You know, I had 2 plates. How about that?